Taylor Swift's new Disney Plus docuseries, The End of an Era, just dropped, and it's way more intense than anyone expected. We're talking Taylor breaking down in tears over terror threats, $197 million in bonuses, and Travis Kelce calling her baby. This isn't your typical concert documentary. Hit subscribe because we're breaking down everything in the next 19 minutes. Let's go. First things first. What exactly is this docuseries? The End of an Era is a 6-part Disney Plus series that chronicles the behind-the-scenes development, impact, and inner workings of the Eras Tour. But here's what makes it different from the concert film that came out in 2023. This isn't just about the show itself. This is about the people behind it, the challenges they faced, and the emotional toll of creating something this massive. The release schedule: episodes 1 to 2, December 12th, 2025. Episodes 3 to 4, December 19th, 2025. Episodes 5 to 6, December 26th, 2025. Finale on Boxing Day. 2 episodes drop weekly on Fridays, building up to a Christmas finale. Disney Plus also aired the first episode on ABC, along with the final show concert film, which is the Vancouver performance featuring the full Tortured Poets department set. What makes it special? This docuseries was filmed during the final months of the tour, counting down to that last Vancouver show on December 8th, 2024. Taylor herself was actively involved, allowing filmmakers unprecedented access to capture every moment leading up to the culmination of the most important and intense chapter of our lives. The series features interviews with Taylor, her family, including mom Andrea Swift, her entire crew, dancers, band members, special guests like Ed Sheeran, Florence Welch, Sabrina Carpenter, and Gracie Abrams. Travis Kelce appears via phone calls. And critically, it spotlights the unsung heroes who made the tour possible. The origin story: how the Eras Tour was born. Let's rewind. How did the Eras Tour even come to be? In the opening of the docuseries, Taylor reveals she came up with the concept about 2 years before the tour launched in March 2023. And it wasn't born from a place of triumph, it was born from tragedy. 2 catalysts. First, the master recording sale. Taylor explains that having her catalog sold to someone else, Scooter Braun, without her consent was one of the most painful experiences of her career. This led her to re-record her first 6 albums as Taylor's version. As she puts it in the doc, "We think that these bad things are happening to me or to us. If you flip it around correctly and you react in a certain way, those things can be happening for you." Second, the pandemic. During COVID-19, Taylor hadn't toured in 5 years. She released Folklore and Evermore during lockdown, albums that had never been performed live. The demand from fans was astronomical. "I clung to songwriting as a sort of life raft," she shares. Folklore came out 3 to 4 months into the pandemic. We put out Evermore 4 months later. The fans had created such demand for it. The concept. That's when the light bulb moment happened. What if I did a tour that celebrated all of these different moments in my life and career, where you have chapters divided up by albums, and everything changes when the chapter changes? Her goal? To overserve the fans. Longer show, more songs, bigger production, different styles of dance, costume, and performance for each era. The result? A 3.5-hour spectacular that would perform for over 10 million people in person across 149 shows in 21 countries over 21 months. The darkest moments. Vienna and Southport. Here's where the docuseries gets heavy, and this is what critics are calling the most powerful part of the series. 10 minutes into episode 1, there's what reviewers are calling a record scratch moment. The tone shifts completely as we learn about 2 horrific incidents that shook Taylor and the entire tour to its core. The Vienna terror plot. In late July 2024, just before Taylor was set to perform 3 shows at Vienna's Ernst Happel Stadium, Austrian authorities discovered a terrorist plot. 4 men with bomb-making equipment who had pledged allegiance to ISIS were planning to attack the concerts. All 3 Vienna shows were immediately canceled. Taylor, visibly shaken on camera, says, "Never in my life did I think we would have a terrorist plot. We dodged a massacre situation." The Southport tragedy. Just days later, on July 29, 2024, a knife attack occurred at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class in Southport, England. 3 young girls, children, were killed. This is where Taylor completely breaks down on camera. Crying, she struggles to explain. "I have a hard time explaining it," she says through tears. The attack targeted children at an event celebrating her music. The emotional aftermath. The docuseries shows Taylor in her London hotel room, trying to process these back-to-back tragedies before returning to the stage at Wembley Stadium. She met privately with survivors and families of the Southport victims before each of her last 4 London shows. We see her backstage after one of these meetings, sobbing as her mother Andrea tries to console her. "I know you helped them. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I know you helped them." Before going on stage, Taylor admits, "I don't want to feel trapped like an animal. I've felt very, hunted lately." The most gut-wrenching moment? When she runs off stage after the show and immediately asks, "Did anything bad happen that I don't know about?" Taylor explains the mental gymnastics required. "I've been performing for 20 years. From a mental standpoint, being afraid something's going to happen to your fans at any moment, this is a new challenge. It's my job to kind of be able to handle all these feelings and then perk up immediately to perform. That's just the way it's got to be." She compares herself to a pilot who has to project absolute confidence no matter what turbulence she's feeling internally. This isn't the glossy, polished Taylor we're used to seeing. This is raw vulnerability, and it's incredibly moving. The crew. Giving everyone their flowers. One of the most beautiful aspects of the end of an era is how it spotlights the army of people who made the tour possible. The $197 million bonus. We already knew Taylor gave out massive bonuses to her crew. $197 million total, from dancers to truck drivers to caterers. But the docuseries shows us how she did it. Taylor spent weeks writing personalized, handwritten notes to every single crew member. Each note was placed in an envelope sealed with wax, because of course, Taylor Swift uses wax seals. When she gathered everyone to announce the bonuses, she had one of the dancers read her note aloud. The reactions are priceless. People burst into tears. One production assistant says, "I'm going to pass out." The notes explain that the better the tour did, the bigger the bonuses would be. Taylor's message was clear. "We did this together." Critics note this moment reveals Taylor's generosity and spirit of gratitude that can get lost when we think of her as just a pop titan. Spotlight on the dancers. Episode 1 particularly focuses on dancer Cameron Saunders, giving us his backstory, his mother's reaction to him joining the tour, and his perspective on what it meant to be part of this phenomenon. We see interviews with bass player Amos Heller, who's been with Taylor for years. We meet choreographer Mandy Moore, not the actress, who Taylor hired on Emma Stone's recommendation. Moore reveals that Taylor learns choreography lyrically, connecting movements to feelings and words, not beats, which is why her performances feel so authentic. The team effort. The docuseries makes it abundantly clear this wasn't the Taylor Swift show. This was a collective achievement of hundreds of people working in perfect synchronization. Taylor herself says at the beginning, "We have done something that no one has ever done. We have performed for over 10 million people in person. That's not like 10 million people watched a TV show." Travis Kelce and the personal moments. Okay, let's talk about what every Swiftie was waiting for. Travis Kelce content. The phone calls. Travis doesn't appear on camera in the first 2 episodes, but we hear him in 2 phone calls with Taylor, and they're absolutely adorable. Call number 1 before London. Before her return to the stage at Wembley after Vienna and Southport, Taylor calls Travis while he's at Kansas City Chiefs practice. She's clearly seeking reassurance and comfort. "Some people got a vitamin drip. I got this conversation," she tells him. They compare their careers. "I've got songs to remember. You have plays to remember. You have Coach Reed. I have my mom." Call number 2, after the show. After successfully getting through that first show back, Taylor immediately calls Travis from her van. "I can hear it in your voice," he says. "I'm just so happy to be back doing this," she tells him. The pet name. And yes, we hear them call each other baby multiple times. As one reviewer put it, "Of course they've always seemed like a baby couple, but now we have hard proof." The Eagles sweatshirt. In a fun detail, Taylor is seen wearing a Philadelphia Eagles sweatshirt during rehearsals in both episodes, showing she hasn't completely abandoned her childhood team despite dating a Chiefs player. Though some speculate this footage might be from before they started dating. Travis wants details. In one call, Travis mentions he's scouring the internet to find out about the shows because he can't be there in person. "I want to be there," he says. It's clear their relationship provides Taylor with emotional support and normalcy amidst the chaos of the tour. The physical and mental demands. Let's talk about what it actually takes to perform a show like this. The training. Taylor reveals she started her physical training regimen 6 months before rehearsals even began. We're talking athlete-level preparation. We see her practicing the nightly move where she dives through a narrow hole in the stage, and it's still terrifying to watch even in rehearsal. One reviewer notes, "That dive turns so many of us into anxious wrecks every night." The adrenaline problem. After performing every song in the set list over 3+ hours, Taylor would finish each show completely wired. The adrenaline spike destroyed her sleep schedule. She couldn't just go to bed. She was wide awake, her body still buzzing. Keeping secrets. The docuseries reveals the extreme measures taken to keep surprise songs and guest performances secret. To avoid leaks, Taylor and her band would turn down the volume on the PA system during rehearsals and practice quietly, so fans waiting outside stadiums couldn't hear. "It is so much extra work to keep things a surprise," Taylor admits. "Let me tell you, I need a nap just thinking about it, but it's so worth it when we can actually pull it off." The Ed Sheeran rehearsal. We see Taylor rehearsing with Ed Sheeran for their Thinking Out Loud duet. And there's a hilarious moment where she corrects Ed's choreography for his own song, making it look effortless. As Taylor puts it, "It is our job to make this look accidental, and it is our job to make this look effortless." The lighting crew got matching tattoos proclaiming their number of shows, with the Grim Reaper on it. Taylor does a double take. Why does it show the Grim Reaper? The answer? Because we're surprised we even survived it. That's the level of intensity we're talking about. The Tortured Poets Department. Gamble. Episode 2, titled Magic of the Eras, focuses on the massive risk Taylor took in the middle of the tour. The secret album. While touring, Taylor was simultaneously writing and recording an entirely new album, The Tortured Poets Department. She released it in April 2024, during the tour. But she didn't just release it, she decided to add the entire era to the show, which meant secret rehearsals with volume turned down, new choreography to learn, new costumes to create, new stage design to implement, keeping it all secret from millions of fans. The risk. Taylor admits she was terrified. "I was concerned that fans might miss the old show." Adding a whole new era meant changing the show that fans had been watching videos of, planning outfits for, and memorizing every moment of. Would they accept it? The answer, of course, was a resounding yes. The Tortured Poets Department section became one of the most talked about parts of the tour. The process. The docuseries shows the grueling rehearsal process, the stress of keeping it under wraps, and the relief when it finally came together. This reveals something crucial about Taylor. Even at the height of success, she's still taking creative risks, still pushing herself, still refusing to play it safe. So what have we learned from the end of an era? We've learned that behind the glitter in the sold-out stadiums, there was real fear, real trauma, and real vulnerability. We've learned that Taylor Swift isn't just a performer, she's a leader who values her team, a professional who takes her responsibility to fans seriously, and a human being grappling with extraordinary circumstances. Based on what we've seen, expect more emotional moments, more behind-the-scenes revelations, and probably some coverage of that final Vancouver show where Taylor changed the lyric to "It was the end of an era." The verdict. Critics are calling this essential viewing. It's currently at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Reviewers praise it for showing Taylor as the all-conquering entertainer of our times, while also revealing her as deeply human and vulnerable. This isn't just for Swifties, though they'll absolutely love it. This is a masterclass in what it takes to operate at the highest level of global entertainment and the personal cost of that achievement. The end of an era proves one thing definitively. The Eras Tour wasn't just a concert series. It was a cultural phenomenon, a community experience, and a testament to resilience in the face of genuine darkness. What moments from the first 2 episodes hit you the hardest? Are you Team Vienna Aftermath or Team Bonus Day Tears? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're planning to binge the rest when it drops, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our breakdown of episodes 3 to 6. Thanks for watching. As Taylor changed the lyric in Vancouver, it really was the end of an era.